Hi folks, this is Rob Swanson, and hey, I sent out an email yesterday, and what I did is I talked about that coming up in just a couple of weeks, the Denver market, or the areas, certain areas of the Denver market are going to have their classification from a declining market changed, and the declining market stigma or classification is going to be lifted. And so what's interesting is I got a ton of responses from mortgage brokers and lenders, because what I had suggested in my email yesterday was that with that change in the declining market status, what's happening is that lenders are now going to be able to offer a 5% down rather than a 10% down loan. Well, I got inundated with emails again from lenders that said, hey, I've been able to do 5% down all year. Okay, and you're right. If your buyer is going FHA, you've been able to do a small down payment and include mortgage insurance and do everything. What I was really talking about, because I highlighted that this can affect fix and flip investors as well as same-day short sale investors, same-day sales short sale investors. What I suggested was that this change can dramatically affect our businesses, and it's something to stay in tune on. And I stand by that, and here's why. I wasn't talking about FHA financing or buyers that are going to get FHA loans. What I'm talking about are buyers that are going to get conventional loans. See, with a conventional loan, credit is still a big deal, and that's one of the biggest qualifiers that is a hurdle for a lot of people. However, opening up from 5% to 10% down loans because of lifting this declining market strategy is a big deal, and here's why. FHA financing requires a 90-day seasoning. So let me explain what seasoning is. Okay, seasoning. For those of you that don't know, if I buy a house on this particular day, a lender that is going to fund my buyer says I have to own the house for 91 days. Let's go out to 90 days, and then on the 91st day, I can go under contract and I can resell the house. This period of time is called seasoning. So I own the house here. Got to spell own. I own the house here, and I have to own it for 91 days before I can sell it to an FHA. Before I can sell it to an FHA buyer. Okay, this is a 90-day seasoning. Now, what I was talking about was with a conventional lender, they don't have seasoning requirements, so all of this goes away. And how that impacts you as a fix and flip investor is if your buyer is able to get conventional loan rather than an FHA loan, and if they can put less money down, it frees up the liquidity a little bit. You no longer, as a fix and flip investor, have to wait 90 days. You can buy it, and as fast as you can get the construction done and the contract, property under contract to sell, you can close in less than 90 days, less than 60 days, less than 30 days if you're that quick. So what I'm talking about is eliminating seasoning. And so the difference was between FHA buyer and conventional financing buyer. And that dramatically affects both the fix and flip investor as well as the short sale investor, because a short sale investor is 9 out of 10 times, I would say, selling to a buyer that's going to get conventional, traditional financing. And so if you're going to buy and sell on the same day, obviously you cannot have a seasoning requirement with your buyer's financing. And so anytime a buyer can put less money down. It brings more buyers to the marketplace. They don't have to go through the seasoning because we're talking about conventional financing, and it's the lifting of the declining market status that helps to start open this up. And so I wanted to clarify the email because I got a bunch of mortgage brokers and lenders sending me stuff back saying, hey, I've been able to do it for, all year. So if you can't get your buyers, a littler down payment, send them my way. Well, they were talking about FHA financing versus traditional conventional loans. And it was really, and I didn't make this point clear in my email, it was talking about the seasoning issue, which was why the lifting of this declining status was beneficial to the fix and flip and the short sale investor. Guys, this is Rob Swanson. Hope that helps. REIEducationproducts.com. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.